Good morning. Good morning. You already know what time it is. Tony, Lavelle, 2 minute hash purchase. Pull up to the table, grab a seat, let's begin. Real conversations when the hats come in. Life lessons, relationships too. Different perspectives, but the talk stay true. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Life, love, truth, and wisdom. Yeah, we talking about it. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Don't miss it on Facebook and YouTube. Pull up and come kick it. Tony got perspective. The veil bring it truth. And when Queen Watkins pull up, she spilling that tea for you. Queen Watkins segment. Like that T-A-T. You know when Queen step in the room, the conversation getting real, real soon. Real soon. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. 2 minute hash podcast. Yeah, we talking about it.
Top of the morning to you, my beautiful people. Happy Friday, man. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. It's your host with the most, Tony May, Lavelle Salter, with our special guest today, Mr. Clarence Clayton.
Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the morning.
And he came prepared, man. He came prepared this morning because he got his 2 men in hat gear on. And if you don't show up like this and like him and Zoe showing up, then just don't show up, man. Just don't show up, man, if you ain't gonna show
represent, man.
Man, what? I got a shout out this morning. Got a shout out this morning.
It's the birthday. Oh, my bad.
He's still drunk from last night.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that hat, man.
Appreciate it, Pip. I'm trying to be like you, Cook.
Nah, bro. You old. I'm trying to get like you.
No. Tony the one old.
Wait a goddamn minute. Both of y'all is out of line this morning.
I love your ugly ass.
It's
Both
Friday,
of y'all,
man.
if y'all out of line this morning. Man, I got a shout out this morning, man. Today is a very special day. Do you know what today is?
It's Pepper's birthday. Woo, woo.
It's Pepper's birthday.
Oh, man, she a Gemini.
Pepper's birthday. I don't know why Monkey created this and she don't put no music with it. You gotta at least put some music to it, man. What? You gotta at least put some music.
Play none of the music nowadays, though.
Man,
I would have created a song for Pepper if I wasn't really new. See, I get some.
She could have done it. She could have put a little music with it, man.
Dang, she ain't got no picture of me in there with her.
Nah,
bro. That's dirty.
Nah, man. Shout out to Pepper, man. Happy birthday, Pepper. This is her 5th birthday.
You already know what time it is.
I gotta play it again.
Tony,
Yeah.
Lavelle,
And Pepper.
2 minute hash podcast.
And Pepper.
Pull up to the table, grab a seat,
Pep.
let's begin.
Pep.
Real
Hey.
conversations when the hats come in.
Come on, Pepper.
Life
Got
lessons,
you like riding with
relationships
Pepper.
too. Different
Pepper.
perspectives,
Pepper.
but the talk
Pepper.
stay true.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk
Happy
about it.
birthday.
Life, love,
Happy
truth, and wisdom. Yeah,
birthday.
we talking about it. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Don't miss it on
Let's
Facebook
see,
and
that's
YouTube.
fast.
Pull up and come kick it. Tony got perspective. The veil bring it truth. And when Queen
Hey, happy
Watkins pull up,
5th
she spilling
birthday,
that tea for you. Queen Watkins segment.
Wow.
Like that T-A-T. You know when Queen.
Happy 5th birthday to my baby.
Yeah.
Lavelle.
What it
Lavelle.
do?
I got a bone to pick with you.
A
Good
bone?
morning, Zoe. Zoe did a fantastic. Let me say this before I do that.
Yeah,
before I
he
pick
did.
the bone. Zoe did a fantastic job last night. Him and brother Jerry Jones on the 2 men in hat. I'm sorry, the Don't Do Too Much podcast last night. They did a fantastic job, man. Just really answering the questions and engaging and interacting with Monica last night. Did a fantastic job, man. So shout out to Zoe, man, for showing up. And you know, I was a little worried about Zoe because Zoe quiet, you know, man. But Zoe came on through there, man. Zoe came right on through that beat.
Represented for the men.
Yeah,
They
he
be the ones, man. They be the ones.
Yeah, did his thug thizzle, man. Don't forget our blanket drive, man, for the unhoused. The campaign is currently running June 1st through June 30th. We ain't halfway through the month yet, but we still doing good, y'all. Come on, keep giving, man. $2 Men in Hats 2024. It's Cash App, Zelle, 901-428-3822. Together, we can make a difference, man, helping us bring warmth, dignity, and hope to those experiencing homelessness. You can sponsor a blanket today for $20, or you can go out there and buy a slew of blankets. We don't care. Ask me, I'll send you the link for them, and you can buy a whole slew of them, like some of our other friends have done. So thank you guys so much. Continue to support. And don't forget about the Don't Do Too Much podcast, gently worn and new coats for the unhoused. Even though the campaign is not starting to August 1st, I still wanted to put it out there, put it on your mind, because some of us are going through the summer stuff, got to get ready for the winter, man, and just maybe throwing out some old coats or cleaning out the closet. Hey, if you got some gently worn or new coats, or you want to sponsor a coat for $25, man, you can do so to the Don't Do Too Much podcast.
Walking like a boss.
Hey, but wait, don't do too much.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get on into this thing this morning, man.
You said you had a bone to pick with me. You just skipped over that.
Yeah, go and get on him, John.
I ain't gonna get on him, man.
Man, let him know, man. He's 50 years old. He can take it.
Yeah, 50 years old, man. Let me let you know. I've been having my banner behind me for how long, Clarence?
It's been about a week or so, maybe
about a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's been about 2 weeks.
I'd say 2.5.
Yeah. And you ain't told me one time my banner was flipped the wrong way.
I ain't paid no attention.
I
just said it looked cool. You showed all the photos and stuff.
Parents hopped right on there and said, "Man, your stuff, I can't read reading backwards." See, for me, it was reading the right way.
Right.
Yeah, but this was about you.
I had told you that a long time ago when you first started using the green screen that you got to do the stuff the opposite way. You got to mirror it the other way.
Oh, he already had told you about it.
No. And that's why I have two sets of them. I have one for when the camera is flipped the right way and when it's reverted, when it's flipped. And so I can't tell because when it's the right way for me, it's really flipped for y'all. So I got to remember that that's in reverse. That's right. I didn't know that. Anyway.
You got to do it for the people, Tony, not for you.
Man, y'all funny, bro.
It's Friday, man. Let's go.
So today, man, I want to talk about, man, something that's trending on social media. The $30 million scam. Have y'all heard about the $30 million scam?
Mm-hmm. So
a Texas couple, supposedly this is a well-known couple. I'd never heard of them, but they supposedly have been on some reality shows. What's the name of it? 90 Day to Marriage or some fiance, some one of those, couple of those reality shows that they supposed to been on. I ain't know nothing about them. But supposedly, man, these folk that scam folk out of $30 million. Supposedly, allegedly. Then scam folk out of $30 million. Now, me and Clarence had a little conversation about this last night.
Right.
And first of all, if I scan anybody out of $30 million, before I scan somebody out of $30 million, I'm going to already pick out me a country that I'm going to that has no extradition laws. And I'm going to be gone after I get that 30 million. 30 million in a country with no extradition laws?
Huh? I told Tony 2 million. I'm gone.
Man, but 30 million?
I'm out.
Bro, 30 million, I'm living like a big boss in another country.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about wait staff, security detail. Well, I'm living like a big boss in another country. 30 million. And them folk didn't go nowhere.
Where they at?
Oh, shit. Finna go to jail. That ain't finna go. I need to share my screen, man, because this is unbelievable. Let me Let me do this one first. I'm gonna do this one first because I think this is CNBC, I think. And I want, yeah, you got to see this. Now you could be the judge of it yourself. I don't want to tell anybody how to think or how to be on this. You can judge it for yourself. So
in this episode of American Greed, a reality TV couple has a real-life come down when they are accused of scamming thousands of unsuspecting victims.
The couple is accused of luring people with false promises.
They wanted to be a celebrity couple.
LaShonda and Marlon Moore say they want to help African-American communities build generational wealth.
They call it affinity fraud.
$33 million circulated.
They use religion.
We are two God-fearing individuals.
They know the buzzwords: building Black wealth, blessings.
More people are going to continue to be blessed out.
The Moores use Zoom and other video platforms to sell their scheme and recruit members nationwide for their online investment community called Blessings in No Time, aka BINT.
What's up,
That
man?
dude chopping like the comments.
They created this blessings circle under the guise of blessings for Black people.
The Moores preach rapid BINT returns of biblical proportions and a money-back guarantee.
This is a very confusing and convoluted structure.
The FTC says BINT is an old-school fraud
Greed is like the venom of a snake.
with a modern spin that the Moores hype as totally legit.
It's always and still will be big. Rashida, how you guys doing? Jasmine, Tanisha, Sarah, Nicole, John, Gloria, Leslie.
LaShonda and Marlon Moore are running a live online recruitment meeting, inviting new members into the investment community they call BINT, short for Blessings in No Time.
I thought that they were a young, nice couple just trying to help out the community.
New members are impressed by the Moores' cachet. As entertainers and media entrepreneurs, they seem to be models of fine living, success, and giving back to the community.
You're a work in progress just like me.
They was on the OWN show, and he was on 106 in Park.
The Moores promise a $1,400 investment into BINT will yield a quick return of more than $11,000. And at the height of the pandemic, BINT spreads almost as fast as the coronavirus itself.
oh,
My aunt called me from Texas, telling me about this group that's so fascinating.
But there's trouble ahead. Investors are having difficulty getting their money out. And the Moores put the blame on them.
Why is it taking so long? If I gotta be honest, it's because of y'all. They're berating people. Then that's when you know that it's starting to fall apart.
And LaShonda and Marlon may have to face the music.
He just knew how to play the perfect songs at the perfect time, and he would come alive on the mic.
Born in Shreveport,
The bell
Louisiana,
looking at-
Marlon DeAndre Maiden later changes his last name to Moore and comes to fame in Dallas in the early 2010s as DJ ASAP. Marlon selects ASAP as a moniker for his self-adopted mantra, always serve a purpose, and lands a 4-year run on the popular BET Music Countdown show 106 and Park.
That put him on the map. His star just skyrocketed.
Roderick Pullum buys his first camera around the same time Marlon picks up his turntables and says Marlon's DJ ASAP career takes off from a master mix of hustle and flow.
If the party's over, he was down on the corner passing out his mix CDs. And yeah, that's how he made it all the way to BET.
there was no like celebrity or like rock star of the whole game. So that's what I really wanted to try to focus on, that celebrity rock star type of DJ vibe.
A celebrity DJ is, you're one of those people that the celebrities themselves call when they have a party or an event.
I want to pause this for a minute. Because it seems like just looking at this video, and y'all can chime in and tell me I'm wrong, but it seems like this dude was having a pretty good career, headed in the right direction. You know, I know some other DJs, DJ Envy, DJ what's his name, and
One Love.
Yeah. But I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. These dudes have like this stardom thing to him. 106 in Park. So he's doing well. So why the need to scam people?
Greedy, man. And the way they look like their lifestyle was, it looked like they was blowing through their little dough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they had but the 30. So, but if you didn't collect it, because what they're saying is in excess of maybe 33 million went through this organization. Bent 33 million, bro. That's a lot of money, young, as Queen would say.
Yeah, right. But he blowing it, bro. He trying to keep up with the people with the real money.
30 million is real money, bro.
He didn't, but it wasn't no lump sum, fam. He was getting that through increments.
Yeah, but if I'm dropping off, if I got 20 people joining a week, because there's thousands of people in their organization. If I got 20 to 30 people dropping off 1,400 a week, come on, bro.
Yeah,
that's 30 grand a week.
Right.
Bro, I'm like Lavelle, man. I mean, I'm like Clarence. After I didn't hit so much, and I'm seeing like the feedback, people starting to kind of grumble. I'm like, baby, what's going on? But I think it's kind of hard for him because he's already popular, and they had been on another show. Matter of fact, let me I'm gonna share that one. They had been on another show. Let me play this.
Hello, guys and gals. This is the algorithm rabbit hole. The YouTube algorithm introduced me to Marlon and LaShonda Moore on American Greed. The video left a major cliffhanger, and I couldn't resist a good rabbit hole deep dive. So here's what I learned. This Dallas couple used their semi-celebrity to dupe thousands of minorities out of millions of dollars through their faith-based business, Bent, which stands for Blessings in No Time. Marlon Moore, also known as DJ ASAP, made a living getting people in the mood to party. He was a resident DJ on BET's 106 in Park for 4 years, and he has DJed.
Wait a minute, bro. Dufo got an LLC and everything. I wonder, did they have a 501c3 as well?
Probably not if they had an LLC. I don't think you can get both of them at the same time.
How come? That's two different things.
Well, I mean, it depends on which way they was rolling with it. I mean, you don't have to have both of them.
I'm just saying the 501c is just
non-profit, and then that's just limited liability.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not like because you got LLC, you got corporation, S Corp, C Corp, sole proprietorship, partnership. You know, so either one of those could probably be a non-profit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering if he had a 501c3 in addition to it.
I'm pretty sure they went through all the proper channels to get that stuff going, because it had to be legit at first.
That's what I'm saying. Like he had, but how do you paint the picture? Like when you putting in, when you in the IRS.gov and you trying to get your EIN number or whatever, you filling this stuff out. What do you put in that section with actually what business you got? I'm a scammer. I'm a pyramid scammer. Like,
I mean, you putting in what you think it is, and that's the scam. It's behind it. It's the facade.
Wouldn't it be an
entrepreneur?
entrepreneur?
I would like to know now, but you had to put like what business you engage in. Like me, like I put on there vending, different stuff like that, right?
Because they have the DJ.
They have NAT codes and all this stuff for like what you kind of business you do. Like Lavelle would probably be entertainment.
Right, that's what his was.
I guess so. I guess so. Because
it depends on what the wife or girlfriend, whoever she was, what she had going on. You don't know who name was it in both of their names or individually.
According to that, what they just showed, it looked like it was both of them, or at least he.
DJ Khaled, Meek Mills, and T-Pain. He also DJ parties all around Texas. LaShonda Moore, maiden name Stillmill, is a licensed real estate service provider in Texas. LaShonda was previously married and brought 2 children to the relationship. The couple met in the summer of 2017 and got engaged in October 2018. Shonda organized a surprise party for Marlon's birthday, but ended up being the one surprised by Marlon's proposal. The relationship and its details became public through their appearance on Family and Fiance on the OWN network. On that show, it appeared that the family and friends had some opposition to their union. Marlon's best friend, Brandon, was the most vocal about cautioning them from going forward with the nuptials. Ultimately, they ended up getting married in a heavily publicized wedding in August 2019 in Dallas, and Marlon shared that he planned to adopt their children. They rode the wave of the show's exposure to appear on other shows like The Breakfast Club and Angela Yee's Lip Service to discuss their relationship. We started hearing rumblings of a public health emergency in 2020, and by March, we were in a full-blown pandemic. This sent shockwaves through the world's economy and triggered the largest global economic crisis in more than a century. Many households experienced job and wage loss during that time. People were struggling to make ends meet and may have been more prone to participate in unconventional ways to make money. A lot.
These folk, bro. So what I'm gathering is they literally they took the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
They took a crisis.
Yep. Capitalized on it.
And created an opportunity. As Lavelle
both of their jobs consisted of them being around people,
right, and navigating through that. And that's what I was looking at too. Right,
so they wasn't making no income, so we had to do something. But you ain't,
yeah, because the both, with the pandemic, both of the businesses that they were in, because we even heard Lavelle testify about like it was difficult as a DJ to make money.
Right. Exactly.
So they had to come up with something, and then as a realtor, you wasn't nobody buying no house in no pandemic.
Exactly. So they was hurting with 2 kids.
Two kids. Well, I mean, there was 2 kids from a former marriage, so I don't know if the dude was.
He said
he adopted them. Yeah.
He said his plans was to adopt them, but in order for you to
get married, he moved on with it.
Yeah, but in order to adopt kids, the other parent has to give up parental rights.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, they don't disclose this, so we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. That's why I said it didn't say his plans was to adopt the 2 kids. So when they got married, so it never said he did. Because that dude might have been like, man, no, or they might have offered him a piece of that 30 million pie.
Yeah, okay then. It's gonna magically disappear.
They're gonna magically disappear. I think we got the gist of what was going on.
They should have did.
I definitely think we got the gist of what was going on with this. It's crazy because this, now the fact, because I didn't even know she had the 2 kids. Now I know she got 2 kids. Now that's even worse because I don't know how old the kids are. But this it says Texas couple sentenced for running an illegal pyramid scheme. Now this was justice.gov. This is a legal site. Matter of fact, I think this was a Texas justice.gov. A Texas couple was sentenced yesterday to 40 years each in prison for running a fraudulent chain referral pyramid scheme. So when you talk about pyramids, because back in the day, pyramids were very popular.
Yeah, with marketing and stuff.
But well, hold on, let's not jump the gun. Pyramid schemes, people tend to put network marketing in that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, that's what I was saying.
In it, but network marketing, depending on the business, because Amway was not a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, no, but no.
Pyramid scheme is when you put money into something and there's nothing, like there's no product or service or anything. You just put money so you can, and then you can recruit people. They put money and they build you up, and the higher you get, the more money you make. That's a pyramid scheme, and that's basically what they was promising these people. You put 14 in, you're gonna get 8. What was the amount back? 11 grand.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, that's but what are they getting for the 14? Nothing. It's just you put it in and you don't get this out. With Amway, you joined the Amway organization. You paid $140. You got a welcome kit. You got trial products that you could try, for yourself. And then what you do is you go out there and you show other people how to basically redirect their buying habits. They purchase Amway products themselves. And what Amway did is said, for you guys buying these projects or buying out of this network of people that we put together products, we're going to put together a point system. And each product has a point system has a point attached to it. So if you buy some washing powder, some Amway washing powder, you bought that washing powder, it may have 25 points attached to it. And the goal was to build you a network of people buying these products, and everybody's buying the products. They're getting something for something, but they're accumulating points. And your points is what gave you your status. And then what happened is when you hit so much in status, not only that the points turn into money, basically a return back to you. So if like Monica and I had 176 people in our organization under us when we were in Amway.
Yeah, we was the Amway king, wasn't you, man?
Yeah, we was getting about $4 grand a month, from Amway. Because we had this network of people and everybody was buying products, using the products. Some people was even selling products. I wasn't.
That dishwashing detergent was the business.
A lot of them, man.
Good things, though.
Bro, they had the vitamins. They had so many good things. And then
I'm on here now, Doc. I might finna buy some stuff.
I'm telling you. And then when they did and then a lot of people didn't even know, like the Orlando Magic is owned by Rich DeVos. The hard founder of Amway owns the Orlando Magic and some other sports teams. These dudes are billionaires. Their families are billionaires off Amway. And when I tell you we met so many millionaires in this business, it's ridiculous. When people like, oh, Amway don't work. And then I go down there and meet a Ray Youngblood and go to his house and see this man got a house.
Ray Youngblood. Yeah,
Ray Youngblood had, bro, I went to his house. I've been to his house. Me and Monkey been to his house. You went, I'm talking about the man had in his garage, top of the line Mercedes, top of the line BMWs, farmed out at other people's garage because he had like a 4-car garage. And it was full. He had a Rolls Royce in there and some other, and he had 2 cars on the outside. And then he had Ferraris in other people's garages because he didn't have room in here. Crazy. We go to his house, boy. We in the house. The pool house in the back looked bigger than some people's house I know. The pool house in the back. Big gated community. He hit a button in the kitchen, bro. And this thing just come up out of the aisle and came up. And it's all wine, all different kinds of wines. They hit a button to go back there. I was like, bro, this is crazy. So anyway, some of this stuff was a pyramid scheme, and there was a lot of pyramid schemes where people telling you, man, all you gotta do is put $200 in, then you recruit somebody, they put $200 in, then you get 15 people, and then they pay you back $1,000, and that's a pyramid scheme, and that's basically essentially what they saying that these people were doing. They were getting people to put money in, and they was promising that you're going to get a return of $11,000.
So they just got arrested yesterday.
No, they just got sentenced yesterday.
They got
sentenced. They got sentenced to 40 years each in federal prison. They got convicted in January. Well, they got the charges put on them in January. So I guess they've been going through this whole trial thing since January, and they got convicted of 40 years, sentenced to 40 years each in prison. At the peak of the pandemic, LaShonda and Marlon Moore launched an investment fraud scheme and cheated struggling Americans out of $30 million, said Attorney General A. Tyson Duva of the Justice Department Criminal Division. Man, the Justice Department got involved, bro. This fraud scheme exploited people out of their hard-earned money at a time when they needed it most. Opportunistic fraudsters like the Moores belong in prison. The Moores Get Rich Quick scheme has earned them a well-deserved stay in federal prison, said the U.S. Attorney J.R. Combs of the Eastern District of Texas. Playing games with other people's money while promising unrealistic returns is stealing and will be prosecuted and punished. I mean, I could go on. It's 2 pages of this. It's crazy, bro. Like,
he's gonna be DJing Yard Day.
Hey, my queen, Miss
good morning, y'all.
August said you recruiting, ain't it? But recruiting is not what makes a pyramid scheme a pyramid scheme. I mean, it's hard.
She was talking about Amway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. Look, hey, don't let me start it back up.
Redirect their buying habits.
Yeah, hey, man, I had a whole presentation, bro. My presentation
already, you killing it on us,
bro. I started my presentation out with Dream Bill, and I learned from the best, man. CJ Morgan Monix, that used to be on the radio. Like, man, I learned from him and his brother, bro. And man, I just put that board up and I start off Dream Build, and I'll tell people I got a blank check, man. If I gave you a blank check and you can buy anything you want to buy with it, what would you buy? What would your dream car, your dream house be? And then I would write it all out on the board. Oh, that's good. You'll do what? A Rolls Royce? Oh, okay. A Ferrari? Yeah, what kind of Ferrari? Man, I write all that crap on the board. And then I said, well, I can show you how you can obtain this by simply redirecting your buying habits. I go through the whole scheme, man. I write the draw the map, draw me up top. Then you sponsor 6 people, and they sponsor 6, and you sponsor 6, and all you're doing is showing these people how to redirect their buying habits. And then at the end, we show them it's Amway. We never tell them it's Amway at the front because people had a misconception about what Amway was.
Right.
So you never tell them it's Amway. You always tell them it's Amway at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got businesses now like Primerica, multi-level marketing business. So we call it multi-level marketing business or network marketing business. And now this was the trip. This was the we understood that the way people mindset was like they could be excited for a minute, right? And then after 10, 15 people then told them, I don't want to be a part of it, they get discouraged. So what Amway did was at least every 3 months, they would have this big rally. They would pick a state, whatever, go to a convention center. And our group, we would get the group. Well, we're going to Texas. We're going out to Texas, going to a big event. We're going to meet some millionaires. And then we see all these millionaires, right? They get up on stage one by one. Marshall, what was Marshall Johnson? They played in the NFL out of Houston. He got up. Then there was another black guy out of Texas. They always put them up because they were successful people prior to getting in Amway, and then they got in Amway and became even successful. And like I used to tell people too, though, but then they would put the person up that wasn't like came from like a football background or wasn't a successful attorney and all these people, and they would put those people. But the reason they use those people is to show people that even successful people understand that this can do good, and so you drive that point home. But every 3 months we would have these, and they would have these big rallies. They come on, they got the music pumped up, praying, get ready, everybody screaming and hollering, bro. I'm talking about it's crazy, bro. Them people get across the stage and talk about how they got in the business and they was struggling. I had just my NFL career just ended, and we had 4 kids. We trying to figure out, man, everybody tell their story. And then all of a sudden, they'll start talking about how they moved into the 14-room mansion and they got the 6 cars. And then they'll bring out, they'll start with maybe like a couple of emeralds or something. Emeralds are like when you first start to get most people quit their job at Emerald because maybe you're making 6 figures at Emerald level. And they'll go all the way up to double diamond and triple diamond. And they'll get to the Paul and Debbie Miller out of North Carolina. Right. I thought these people were fake until I really did till I started meeting them, and so Paul and Debbie Miller lived in North Carolina. A good friend of mine who's my best friend, Keith Newbern. Keith's uncle was a big time executive in North Carolina. Big time executive. The man had a house, big house. I think they say he had like 10 bathrooms in his house. That's how big his house was. This is a big time executive in North Carolina. So we called him. He said, man, I'm gonna need my uncle. My uncle's a big time executive, boy. So he called his uncle, got his uncle on the phone. It was funny. He said, hey, he said, hey man, what's going on? He said, I want to talk to you about this business venture. He started kind of explaining, and Uncle said, wait a minute. Is this Amway? He said, well, yeah, He said, man, look, I don't want to hear about no Amway. I'm so sick and tired of these folk. He said, what you talking about, He said, man, I got these folks that stay across the street from me. He said, they stay across the street from me. And people, man, they drive up and down, watching their house, man. There's up and down, they're stopping and blocking the street up, driving down the street, looking at their house. And he said, what's that name? He said, Paul and Debbie Miller. He said, they are up there. They are. He said, man, when we start asking, do they have all that stuff? He said, yeah, he over there. Now he just built like a 10-car garage, and he building something looking like a cabin over there across the street. So at that point, we was like, and you don't want to get in? He was like, nah, man. But see, what had agitated him was that it was people always coming through there. It was like driving by Elvis' house. And it was people who were in the Amway business. Basically, this is what they were doing. They were fortunate enough to have a Paul or Debbie Miller living in their city, and they were showing people the business. They was like, I'm gonna take you by somebody's house who doing it. And then they would take him by there and sit out there and show him the house, from the street.
Right.
And he got tired of it. So he was like, I don't want no part of that, So is the Amway business? Absolutely. Them folk was making mega $1 million.
And they still running, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, they would have these Brit Worldwide conferences. Bill and Peggy Britt, they call it Brit Worldwide, man. And every time a person went diamond, they would get what they call the Brit Diamond. It was basically the 7 diamond cluster. Y'all remember the cluster rings, the 7 diamond cluster rings that have 6 diamonds around, 1 diamond in the middle. They called that the Brit Diamond. And every time they went diamond, they would get one of these rings. But the ring was like, it wasn't a little cheap club. It was like a big, $100,000. Shit, I ain't never reached diamond level, boy. If I reached diamond level, man, if I had to reach diamond level, bro, it ain't nowhere in the world I'd be on the phone with you right now. I'd been living on somebody's island right now. If I was that level. We reached the direct level, which in order to reach the direct level, you had to produce so much volume to hit the direct level. To go emerald, you had to have 3 direct levels under you. You had to have 3 people that have went direct under you. And then you're emerald. If you got 6 people that go direct under you, diamond. And that's why they call it the Brit Diamond, because you got 6 people under you, and plus you is 7. That's why they had the 6 people under you with the big diamond in the middle. They call it the Brit Diamond.
So basically, Amway was kind of like a multi-level marketing Walmart, almost to speak. Basically,
man, they had partnerships, bro, with hey, I'm telling y'all, it's a good business. Like if you can get to it, if you one of those people and you got a gift of gab and you can talk to people and you can get people. The thing was, it wasn't just getting people to join, because people could join, but the thing was, you had to get people to convert to the products. That was the hard thing. And you had to get people to convert and use the products, bro. And so at first it was just all Amway products. And then they started venturing out and partnering with all these other, and they had cars. You can get cars, you can get trips. There was another business called World Venture. What is it? World Venture or something like that. Where they were giving out the BMW. And my little cousin Mario ended up with a BMW. He had the BMW. And the thing about the BMW was you qualified for the BMW, but you had to pay the BMW note yourself.
Right.
You still had to pay the note yourself. And you're supposed to be basically paying the note from the proceeds that you're getting from connecting all these people in the business. So
making you work a little bit harder for that.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. Amway business, Primerica business. A lot of people still do Primerica. I got insurance through Primerica, life insurance through Primerica. You know, it's good if you work it. But if you're a lazy person, you scared to talk to people, you don't want to talk to people, don't want to do, it's some work involved in it. I had all the books, all the positive affirmation books, Hung by the Tongue, what is the all the books. I had all of them, and I had read all them books because we had to, you know, they wanted you to basically I listened to all the tapes. We had cassette tapes. They was you could buy all these, you can go to the functions and buy all these cassette tapes of Paul and Debbie Miller. And so I would ride around somebody I wanted to. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I wouldn't even tell you about the business. I just pop in a tape of Paul and Debbie Miller talking, telling about all the stuff they got and how he bought the $100,000 truck, Ram truck with the Hemi in it, with the V12 engine in it and all that stuff. And the guy pulled up, and another guy pulled up with a Lexus while he would put that up. He said, "Okay, I write your check for that one. How much? Okay, I write your check for that one." And the other guy pulled up, saying all this stuff on tape. And people like, "Who is this man?" Ask questions. When they ask the questions, I got you. So I baited you in. But bro, I ain't lying. I baited you in by letting you hear the tape. You get all excited. Boom. And every now and then, out of 176 people under me and Mongo, every now and then, bro, we sponsored probably. Me and Mongo sponsored probably. We ain't sponsored just 6 people. We had about 20 some people across the board under us. And then those people's hospital. But every now and then, you may go 1 or 2 deep from you, and you'll get one person that's a fireball that's going, showing everybody. And then that leg take off, boom. Then it might go 2 or 3 more deep, and then that person jump down and get fired, boom. And that's how you build structure in your leg, because the deeper your leg is, the deeper that leg is, the stronger it is. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, it happened every time. You might
one of the fruit companies like that, they're still going.
Bro, it's and them people making millions of dollars, bro, just showing people how to read it. And the company saying it ain't no different than to be honest with you, being like a Amazon or Walmart or Temu seller or whatever. Because basically what you do is, well, I'm gonna say affiliate. I don't want to say seller, I'm gonna say affiliate. If you were an affiliate, because as an affiliate, you ain't selling, then you just basically. They give you an affiliate code, you post it on your website, somebody see it, click on it, buy something, and they pay you a commission.
Right.
That's basically all Amway was.
Herbalife, you had Herbalife, you had Amway.
Primerica, you had all the same thing, bro. And when people couldn't grow the business because they was too lazy to go out there to keep sharing people, or they got a couple of no's, you're gonna get no's, bro.
Yeah.
Out of 21 people, the 20-some people we sponsor, how many no's you think we got?
But they used to teach you though, for every no there's a yes.
Man, I ain't caring about that, man, because I kept seeing, I saw a bigger picture. Now, the reason my business was based, I had a bunch of Christian folk in my, like I'm talking about saved folk in my organization. I had a bunch of church going saved folk in my organization. And what really killed my organization is, I ain't gonna say the name, but a person got up doing a presentation and they kind of mocked. And we used to pack our rooms. We used to be at the Germantown Community Center packing rooms. I'm talking about we got 200 people in the room, to the point that the white people started saying, because there was another white group. Y'all remember the attorney Jimmy McElroy? Jim McElroy? Yeah, he had a big group. He was a Emerald, and he had a big group that was going, and they was doing theirs out there out Poplar at I can't think of the hotel out Poplar, but they was doing theirs out there. And when they heard about us, guess what they did? When they found out how many people was at our meetings, man, they really literally started saying, "Can we come to y'all meetings and bring?" What they want to do is bring black people to our meeting. So they black people, they trying to sponsor to see other black people doing it. And they would bring them to our meeting. And then we said, hey, we're going to do the same thing. When they have a meeting, we're going to bring the white folk that we trying to join to their meeting. So it worked out. We go to each other meetings. But it was, man, anyway, somebody got up and he was doing a presentation and he was kind of mocking the Christian people in a way. He was teasing, was joking, but they didn't really find it funny. And they just started falling off one at a time. Like it was, they stopped ordering, stopped doing the business, and then another one, you know. And then I still had legs that was deep still doing it. So I could have still, but it just, I was so pissed off at the person, bro, that did it, and, you know, making those jokes, that I let that affect me. And I should have never did it because I still had legs working there. Though I still could have sponsored some more people. You know what I'm saying? But I got discouraged because that person, you know, what they did, I got discouraged, and I should have never.
You still got people making money off of Mary Kay and Avon.
But it's still people in my group. Like all I had to do, and this was the crazy part, your membership, you had to renew your membership every year just to keep active. I stopped renewing my membership. I was renewing my membership after that event had happened for about 5 years, and I stopped. And why that I was still looking down there because we used to, the old way, what Amway was do is Amway would send the head of that organization a check, and then they would write a check to everybody based on the point system that every leg generated. And then they moved from that to saying, you no longer have to do that. We're keeping up with that stuff ourselves, and we're going to send the check directly to them or direct deposit. So you didn't have to keep up with that. And I could like, if I clicked into my thing, I could still see people down there working, ordering, and doing stuff. And I just stopped. I could have still took advantage of it and kept going. And so when I didn't renew, all those people that was under me went up to the next person who was still actively working the business, renewing.
Because one thing, man, rest in peace, Joe. Joe, man, used to, if them businesses came out and he knew about them, he was jumping in them.
Yeah.
I don't care what it was.
Joe was in that way with us. Yeah. Him and Cheryl. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think Joe got in when him and Cheryl first died before they got married. Yeah. Man, Tillman, Patricia Tillman. Man, I had so many people in that business, man. Candace, remember Candace Sherman that we had on the show talking about the insurance? Yeah. Man, I had so many people in that business, bro. It was crazy.
You still got Tupperware still doing multi-level marketing. I didn't know that.
I think one of my aunties still sell Tupperware. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, it's still alive. Multi-level marketing is still, network marketing still alive and well.
Well, it's just one company, a lady used to own a venue.
Which I think the T was the ISOT that I was doing. They just called me the T-Man.
Multi-level marketing, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And I made money off that one.
Yeah. It's a company that
I didn't work for a whole year making money off that junk.
It's a company called Rodan and Fields. Rodan and Fields. Rodan and plus Fields, they call it. But it's a skincare company. And a young lady, did I know they used to have a venue out here in Arlington. They sold their venue and moved out to Texas. And this all they do is Rodan plus Fields. They make money.
So all I'm saying, folks, is there are some legitimate multi-level marketing business, and then there are the Ponzi schemes, the pyramid schemes, where you're not getting nothing. People just telling you to put money in and we're gonna promise you money back. That is a pyramid scheme.
That'll get you 40 years.
Yeah. Especially now, I'm not talking about investments where, because they were trying to treat it like it was an investment. Now, if they were actually taking your money like you put in and saying, hey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take your money, might be some risk involved, and I'm gonna do some day trade, and I'm gonna turn your 1,100 into 11,000. Then that they could have probably got, but then they would have had them to sign, hey, there's a risk. But we don't know if they had people signing that or not, though. Some kind of disclosure that there could be a risk now.
I'm pretty sure they had to, man, trying to cover themselves.
I got caught up with one turn.
They made all that money. They supposed to just got ghosts, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like when I hit the $10 million mark or whatever, or whenever I started seeing the grumbling and the complaining and knew that stuff was starting to fall apart. Like if I'm that type of dude, bro, I don't care about how y'all feel anyway. I was out to get y'all money anyway. So if I'm that type of dude anyway, I'm on the next island, bro. I'm in the next country that I'm out of research. There no extradition laws. I'm in this country. living it up, bro.
And them peoples was them type of people, so they should have knew better.
We didn't change our name.
Yeah, everything.
But the thing was with hers, man, those kids were involved, bro. She had them kids.
Yeah, okay, I'm saying, but they still did it. So
yeah.
Well, it looked like to them they was the money and stuff was good, but they liked the lifestyle and what it, you know what I'm saying, and the influence and all that type of stuff. That's why they
running through that shit, bro.
Yep.
They was running through that.
And it's crazy because, you know, listen, they said those who exploit uncertainty and hardship for personal profit undermine the safety and security of our community. These folk, that's the part like that I was really pissed off at them about. Like you saw, I was pissed off at the same time. I was like, if I was gonna be a crook, that was an ingenious time to come up with some stuff like that.
Yep.
You know,
that's how the government do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of your weakness. And at a time
where somebody making some money, whenever there's chaos, when 9/11, some of the most richest people was paid, believe it.
Epidemic, some type of scared thing, Y2K, the floods, the tornadoes, and all. Yeah, they get somebody getting paid off of that shit.
Yeah. Let's clock this TV out, girl.
They still in business. I used to do Cutco, the knife business. I didn't know he was still in business.
Yeah, man, look. Just because we stop don't mean the business stop. They just go find other folk, man, that's willing to do it, bro.
You know what? Never mind. We'll have that on another conversation.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, come on, Burgundy Hair.
Okay,
come on.
Too
late.
It's time to clock that tea with your girl, Queen Watkins. I hope y'all are having an amazing. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to clock that tea. Y'all, as we know, as parents, we did not get a rule book of how to be a parent, what to do while you're a parent. So it's based upon your decision of how you choose to be a parent, right? So this guy is getting some back and forth from parents and non-parents, of course. Y'all know how the internet is, regarding how he responded to his twin boys. They did not give an age of the boys, but let's talk about it. So these little boys was watching something inappropriate for their age, per their mom, on TV, right? So of course the mom was upset about it and was like, you know, y'all can't be watching this. Y'all not supposed to be watching this. Woo. So the dad comes in. I guess the mom is, telling the dad like, hey, this is what your boys in there watching. So dad comes in and he daps his boys up when he figure out what they're watching. And not only did he dap them up, y'all, he sat down with them to watch, right? Boom. So I thought they were watching like, some X-rated videos or something like that. But they were on YouTube watching a thick giant shaking her booty, right? So
Big John.
I'm kind of in the middle with it, because these are little boys, right? Little boys. Even when you go out in public, you see women with their booties out and things like that. And how could you keep them from watching that? But at the same time, this little boy I think he had a sippy cup in his mouth or something, and he watching a female shaking her booty on YouTube. First off, you shouldn't even be looking. My opinion, you should not be going to certain things like that on YouTube and just sitting there just dazing over it. Yes, it's a little boy. Yes, and I'm glad they're not watching other things, right? That's not right in the eye of, I don't even know how to say it because I don't want to go too far, but yes, they are supposed to be looking at women's good like women, right? But at the same time, these are still little boys. And I get it that he's happy that they're interested in women, but I feel like it's a age.
Yeah.
Like it's like a time and a place for stuff like that. It's just like when movie scenes came on with my son, just with me, and they were having sexual intercourse. My baby ain't like, I don't want you to see that because right now is not the time. And it don't be two women, it don't be two men, it be normal sexual intercourse for a movie scene. And I'm telling my son, like, go in the other room, don't look. Some parents might let their child, right? But I don't want to, me personally, right? I don't want to open that door so soon, right? So it's a lot of people, a lot of guys are dapping the dad up like, yeah, you know, boom, boom, let your sons watch stuff like this. These little boys look like they were under the age of 10. They probably was under the age of 7, but they didn't give the boy's name. But different parents are saying different things in the comments. So, of course, I had to bring y'all to see how y'all feel about it because I just feel like it's a certain age that you should let your child experience certain things because that could become an issue. Like, all seriousness, it could become an issue. It was a little boy, and I seen another video, it was a little boy, and it was this lady, like, I don't know if it was his mom or what, but she was in the car, and she was bending over, and the little boy was behind her, like, hunching the air. Like, I know people feel like that's funny, but it ain't gonna be funny when he actually hunching on a little girl and probably end up having a baby at a young age. Not saying things like that always happen, but you never know. So, and the internet is already showing our children so much stuff. So it's really, I don't know about encouraging it at such a young age. What y'all think? All right, y'all, that's all the tea that I have today. Make sure y'all stay tuned to 2 Men and Heads Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. sharp. And don't forget to stay tuned for your girl, Queen Watkins. Clock that tea. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.
She kept messing with her and everything. Everybody knows she got
Queen looking like a furry.
Y'all bag up about Queen, that y'all crazy.
But honestly, I think with
so
the
do y'all think it's a certain age it's like little boys should be watching like sex scenes or what? I mean, because
man,
I mean, let's
go outside and see that.
That's what I was gonna say,
bro. You can't.
Like,
I ain't condoning it. You know, they key because you don't want to open that. You don't want to turn that key in their head.
What I'm saying is, I think there is an age, but because I mean, we had sexual education when I was in school.
Just see, you went right where I was going.
We had sex education,
right?
And I'm talking about middle school on up.
Right.
So I do think like if they're in middle school and then you're having conversations around it because you want them to look at it and tell them like, hey, this is a thing that you should wait till you're married or whatever, and then there's some safety involved in, you have to have these conversations. Right. I told y'all how when I took my daughter out for her first date when she was a preteen, and I told her all the stuff boys wanted from her, and I didn't sugarcoat it. Right. So these are things, man, that you guys, I think like you should have conversations with your teenage boys and daughters or preteens, really, because they exposed to this stuff at school, outside of school, outside of your house. If you're not keeping tabs on them inside your house, what you think they doing when they outside your house?
Yeah, I think the earlier the better nowadays. Like it's you can't walk around it. It ain't because it ain't going nowhere.
All the kids got cell phones.
Yeah,
all of them got cell phones, so they can access anything because 99% of y'all are not putting no parental block or no kids on this stuff on.
Yeah, president did that though. You do have to be 18 plus to get on the porn sites.
They can lie about their age. They don't verify. They don't ask you to upload.
No, they got a whole verification thing you got to do now.
Now,
bro, I can pull up a site right now. They ain't gonna ask me for name verification or nothing.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Some sites don't be asking for no verification or nothing.
That man got the loop, man. He got the.
Y'all crazy. Don't do too much, Clarence. Don't do too much, Clarence. LaVale, okay. Don't do too much.
Right. They probably saying that right now.
Right. All right, man. Well, thank y'all again for engaging, man, into this conversation on today, man. It was another good one, man. Appreciate you, Clarence, jumping on your off day, man, with your 2 men that had gear on, representing. Yeah, representing and joining in on this conversation, man. The moral of the story is, man, if you gonna scam people, man, just don't. Just don't. Just go find you something. It's too many legitimate ways to make money.
That's what I got out of the whole thing. It's too many other ways where you can make money and be independent and doing your own thing besides trying to gain.
Take somebody else. Cause believe it or not, when they catch up with you, man, it hurts worse when they know that you done took money from people who, man, and gave they last, spent they last, and all this kind of stuff. Oh, they coming for you, bro. They coming for you big time. Yep.
Now you
don't play about their money and their mama.
Man, what?
Now you get $19 a month.
Man, what? Man,
hey,
is my boy celebrating his 50th. He getting over the hump. He half a century.
Boy, he look serious right there, man.
Yeah, he half a century.
You look like
man.
you about your business, like you ain't too happy to turn 50, man. You look like
no, that's just sexy model look. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know about this, man.
Yeah, I don't either. Man, y'all celebrate. Y'all see my boy around town, man. He doing stuff. He out here doing it. Y'all support him, man. Run up to him, man, and drop a little something in his hand. You know, ball it up like the old.
You can scan the QR code, take your picture, upload a picture, and celebrate with me for like keepsake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all celebrate with my boy.
Hold on,
I be with him
real quick.
I be with him at the house tonight. So I hope we gonna have some fried catfish. Somebody gonna be frying up some fish, man. And
I'm trying to.
Man got quiet as hell. Done. I don't eat meat, Done.
Oh well, you have to eat salad.
Hey, I gotta stop and get my own meat.
Bring your own BYOM.
Bring my own fish.
Meat.
Bring my own fish.
Your own protein.
Your own protein.
I'm about to bring my fish with me. All right, I'm glad you told me. I stop and give me some catfish or something, or some salmon or something. Yeah, I'm glad you told me. I ain't gonna be sitting over there looking at everybody eat.
Thursday, Bill.
Huh?
It's going down Thursday. Me, you, Tone on the show. She tried to add somebody else. I don't know what that's about, but it's gonna be me, you, and Tone on the show Thursday.
Oh yeah, I'll be in person. So she just
you gonna be in person?
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Oh, see, I got it. Man,
you know that early. Hey man, Tony, congratulations, bro. This is the day that you first started doing bars. Like I'm putting it out there. You had already did the bar at the house. I think it's been 8 years.
Yep.
When you started doing what?
Bars. The very first bar I built was the one in my house.
And that was today.
Yeah.
How you remember that, man?
Huh?
It popped up on his.
You remember that?
My Facebook memories. I love my Facebook memories.
Okay.
That's why I always show my people. Everybody that's close to me, man. You know, when Kenny was still living, Tony, all my close knit friends back in the day when they started at Facebook memory stuff. If you was selling something, celebrating something, I shared it. You know what I'm saying? Tag you in it, and so it always keep coming around.
Yep.
Hey, that's dope, man.
Yep.
8 years, huh?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
been building them Johnson, bro.
Yeah.
All right, come on, pray us out, LaVale.
All right, Lord God, we thank you for this day. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this opportunity, Lord. I thank you for allowing me on Sunday to be able to turn 50 years old. Thank you for Tony family, my family, parents' family, Queen family, everybody that's associated with us. Does have a safe weekend. And Lord God, continue to bless anybody that's going through bereavement, that's going through grief. And Lord God, we actually do this in all your dollar son Jesus' name. And we said amen.
Amen, man. We'll see you guys Monday morning. Same bad time.
Same bad place.
2 Men.
Good morning. Good morning. You already know what time it is. Tony, Lavelle, 2 minute has purchased. Pull up to the table, grab a seat, let's begin. Real conversations when the hats come in. Life lessons, relationships too. Different perspectives, but the talk stay true. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Life, love, truth, and wisdom. Yeah, we talking about it. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Don't miss it on Facebook and YouTube. Pull up and come kick it. Tony got perspective. The veil bring it truth. And when Queen Watkins pull up, she spilling that tea for you. Queen Watkins segment. Like that TAT. You know when Queen step in the room, the conversation getting real, real soon. Real, real soon. Yeah. Yeah.